Summer break is officially over, but the sun is at least shining here at Donington Park, which hosts the penultimate round of the 2024 British GT Championship this weekend, and titles are on the line. Yep, 63 Lamborghini for Barwell Motorsport leads the championship, coming into this one by just 5 points from the sister car. It's the Collards versus Alex Martin and Sandy Mitchell. As I say, 5 points between them. Only the Collards can win the championship here, and they must win the race to have a chance of doing that. They do have 15 seconds of compensation time, though. Barwell, incidentally, can also win the team's championship this weekend. They're already far enough ahead, as if they maintain the gap they've got, they will win before we get to Brands Hatch. We've also got, well, actually, newly crowned champions next up in the shape of SRO Motorsport. These guys wrapped up the team championship with 2 races to spare at Snetterton a couple of months ago, but both of their cars are also in overall Drivers' Championship contention, Those guys are 2 and 7 points behind Optimum's championship leading McLaren. More, well, newly crowned champions next up, and it is the GT3 Silver Am champions. Sean Valve and Adam Smalley. No Silver Am crew has won the title with 2 races to spare. Those guys managed it at Silverstone. They are also in overall title contention, but 21 points behind the Collards. They need a big result here to keep themselves in contention come Brands Hatch at the end of this month. The second Garage 59 McLaren there, just about to do some pit stop practice. That one's actually got Morgan Tilbrook and Marcus Clutton in it, who have a very, very good record at Donington. They haven't won yet this year, but a little dark horse for this weekend, I suspect. We're on to Optimum, and it is worth looking at the 90 McLaren because it leads the championship, only by 2 points. It's worth pointing out, Zach Meakin and Jack Brown, they have the full compensation time for winning at Snetterton, but they are the only GT4 crew that can win the championship with a race to spare. To do that, they will have to overturn their full compensation time and hope the 2 Forseti Aston Martins have a shocker, basically. Another championship contender next along is the GT3 version of the McLaren, Mark Radcliffe and Tom Gamble in that one. They also need a big result on Sunday to keep themselves in the championship fight come Brands Hatch, but that car finished 3rd at Snetterton, so has 10 seconds extra in the pits on Sunday. Just the 2 paddock entries this weekend. You might have seen that the Artura GT4 is missing, but we've got the Mercedes and we've got the McLaren 720S. And a new car for Team Parker. They've scaled up to be running 2 GT4 Mercedes this weekend. It's got John Curry and Phil Quaife in it. Phil was a class winner in British GT, all the way back in about 1900, but he hasn't raced with us for quite a long time. The car next to it is a GT4 Pro-Am and overall title contender. Charles Dawson and Seb Morris in that one. GT4 Pro-Am could be decided this weekend. It's currently being led by Mark Warren and Will Orton. They've got a pretty good gap over the Parker Mercedes. Another new car for us this weekend is the Zentek Porsche, or bits of the Zentek Porsche. This car didn't test with us yesterday, hence why it's still being prepared, but we'll see. We haven't had a Cayman with us since last year. We've obviously got a Porsche up the other end of the pit lane as well in GT3. Rams BMW, you might have seen Raffaele Marciello isn't with us this weekend. We've got Max Hesse in the car again alongside John Ferguson. Max was with us at Snet. And Rams Mercedes as well in GT4. Greystone's McLaren, I'm afraid, is down. Oh, McLaren. Greystone's Mercedes is down in scrutineering, so we'll carry on past that. Garage is down on the Mahiki Lotus. As I said, there's no testing today for British GT, so some of the teams aren't here, so we'll just carry on. Abba's Mercedes is down in scrutineering. Abba's only overall British GT win came here at Donington back in 2021, I'm going to say. Something like that. Stella's Audi, and we'll carry on up. A couple of garages not in use. To the pair of Mustangs. We are expecting 62 to race this weekend, but congratulations to Will Moore, who had a baby yesterday. So we're just waiting for confirmation on whether he is going to be here, but we are expecting him to be. Aston Martin's next along for Blackthorn. Kind of been saying it at every race. We still haven't seen the best of these new Astons yet. 10 and 87. They've sort of been there or thereabouts on occasions. But certainly the Petrobelli and Johnny Adam car is, well, you could think of it as always being a contender. Johnny turned 40 2 days ago. He's got a special helmet commemorating his, well, I guess first 20-odd years in motorsport this weekend. We'll have a quick look at Brakehill's Mercedes, because that is with us for the second time this year. You might remember this car from Silverstone. James Brakehill joins us for the first time in that one. CWS Ginetta and the Century BMW next along. Not much to say about those guys. Neither for the Century BMW, either of the Century BMWs, although this one with Charlie Robertson and they won, didn't they, at Snetterton? They won the first race at Snetterton, so very good indeed. The name I was looking for, there was Rami Ramid. Sorry, Ravi. Beach team back with us. They didn't join us at Snetterton, but we've got the Aston, Andrew and Jessica with us back this weekend. Bit of pit stop practice for those guys. We'll carry on. DTO's Ginetta, which was actually on pole at Snetterton, did a very good job there. Now, the 2Cs Mercedes that won at Snetterton has the full compensation time is down in scrutineering, but we have probably saved the best till last. It is, of course, the brand new Porsche 911 GT3R 992, running in its stunning Le Mans winning livery from 1998. Ian Loggy and Phil Keane in that one. They are fourth in the driver's standing, still have a chance to be in contention come Brands Hatch. Porsche has not won a British GT race in any class since 2014. It was here at Donington with Phil Keane. So a good omen for those guys. We hope to see that car for the rest of the season and potentially into 2025 as well. Right, that's the pit lane preview done. We're back on track tomorrow with free practice, pre-qualifying and qualifying. That's live, of course, on GT World and Sky Sports F1. And then the same channels have got the race on Sunday. That starts at 1 o'clock. We hope you can join us.